That works. Hey, so we're going to go ahead and we'll begin with announcements and stuff. For one thing, this is the all-campus sign-up sheet. I assume that you can sign up and pay still since we're passing around still. If you haven't paid, you should pay. So, anyway, I'm going to pass this around and sign up for mine. Cal, do you have any announcements?
Other than we're still having conferences.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Tom's not here today, but he'll be back tonight. Okay. He's in Lufkin. What?
He's going all the way over there.
Yeah, he's in a meeting. And, of course, on Wednesday nights we have worship at 7 and then 36 prior to that. And, yeah, so that's our other big thing. And all campus is the thing that's going around right now. It's a retreat where we meet up with other Wesley in the Texas conference. All right, so my failure to find Monday lunch speakers for the last 2 weeks, and then I failed again this week. So I found people for the next couple of weeks at least. But I felt bad that I failed so often, so I decided that I would do this Monday lunch to redeem myself somewhat. All right, so today.
Hi, Frank.
Winter work project that SFA Wesley does. And this is kind of like a devotional and story type deal. So for the past 2 years, I've been involved with the winter work project here at the Wesley Foundation. Every year, I guess, around the first week in January, we go to some location and normally do hurricane relief, especially the past 2 years because there's so much to do. We spend 3 days working, and Sunday, the day before going to church at wherever we're at. The next 3 days are spent. For instance, this year we tore down the drywall that had gotten messed up in the hurricane, and pretty much stripped the house so that it could be remodeled. So there are several reasons why this is important, and I'm going to start by describing the past 2 experiences I've had with the, I keep wanting to call it June Army, but it's the Winter Work Project. So for the first, at these Winter Work Projects, you'll experience many moments that you'll remember for a very long time. For instance, the first one, I remember helping Kyle prepare the food. That was a very interesting situation because I never had prepared food for, I think we had 50 people there or something, because we had SFA Wesley and then Nacogdoches A&M Wesley there too. And so it was very interesting knowing that food could actually prepare like 50 people by like 3 or 4 people. So that was a fun experience for me. Also, that year, me and Kyle were at our work project. They brought out Tom and other people that brought out, I think Richard too. They brought out a steel tub. It was literally a tub that was about the size of one of these tables. It was made of cast iron. It was cast iron. So it was like a couple hundred pounds probably. So everybody had to drag it out. It got put out in the yard. And then later they brought out the mashing toilet. What? That's wrong? So we have a classic picture where I'm laid back in the tub and Kyle is sitting in the thinking man position on the toilet. Out in the middle of the yard and doing that. What? Okay. So then also we met this really cool guy named John David. And John David goes to the Texas A&M Wesley Foundation, and he is autistic. Yeah, he's all kind of hard to get used to. Once you get used to it, he's one of those guys that will remember for a long time. He's really, really fun to be around. And what this was some of the things that he does, he walks up to people and goes, Ollie, if Kukla Khan and Babe Ruth kidnapped Tom, and the only way you could save them was to jump into a thimble of water filled with nitroglycerin, would you do it? And you would say, yeah. What would you say?
Absolutely.
Of course, yeah. So anyway, he would ask these questions like that all the time. And so it really got to test your patience. Because, and I'm trying to talk over this. It tested your patience because, I mean, literally, he'd ask these questions, what, 10 times an hour? At least? Yeah, that was the women you said. Yeah. So anyway, when we were in the bus on the way there and the way back, he would ask these questions constantly. And this was like a 45-minute drive we're making. So the first day, it was really annoying because I was tired and wanted to go to sleep. And by the next 2 days, I began to see that, he couldn't help that. And he enjoyed asking the questions. It made him feel good. It made him feel like he was part of the group. He couldn't have a conversation with us because he wasn't able to. And the only way he felt like he was being incorporated in the group was by talking and asking these questions, even though we thought they were not physical. They meant the world to him. And so that meant a lot to me because it taught me, patience and that just because someone is different, doesn't mean you should just neglect them. He obviously needed some kind of acceptance to feel like he belongs. Okay, so this brings me to this year's winter work project, and this year we went to that year we went to Baton Rouge, right? No, I'm sorry, Lake Charles. And this year we went down to stay in Pearland, but then we worked out of Galveston. So what we did, like I mentioned earlier, we had stripped an entire house of this drywall, and so basically we just had the frame left on the bottom, on the bottom floor. It's a two-story structure. And we had done that so that later teams could come in and then put the drywall back up and start it. But it was one of the most odd experiences being on a mission trip and never talking to anybody because you had to wear your gas mask, or not gas mask, but your respirator the entire time you were in there. And it had a filter on it, And so, we were breaking down the drywall, we were tearing up stuff, we were beating up tiles and trying to pull up floor tiles and all kinds of stuff. So it was just this general cacophony of noise in the house. Thank you. And so it was really crazy because you weren't able to talk to somebody. So you when you wanted to communicate, you had to generally just like point and maybe yell at the top of your lungs so somebody might hear you. But it was just odd how well our team worked together, even though we weren't able to talk. I mean, hardly anybody was ever sitting around doing nothing, and always we were doing things that needed to be done, even though we couldn't directly communicate. So I thought that was incredible that we were able to do that, especially with no experience really in doing any kind of construction. I guess destruction would be the proper term. Anyway, so some of the moments from this one included obviously carrying down the wall. And then we had a crazy experience with trying to find bathrooms. Yeah. Oh. Yeah. There was a civic center next to the place where we were working. And the first day we went in there and we asked them if we could use the bathroom. Well, apparently we talked to the janitor and they said, oh yeah, that's fine, you can use the bathroom. We went in there to use the bathroom, and then Taylor comes out and was like, we had to take this thing called Safe Sanctuary in case you're around kids, but I don't know, it's so that you don't abuse them or can't get accused of abusing them or something like that. And so Taylor comes running up to us and he's like, I think I just abused the Safe Sanctuary rules. And he was like, they're like, why? And he was like, well, I was alone in the bathroom with 6 and 5-year-olds. So anyway, that was sort of awkward with the bathroom. The next day, we talked to one of the administrators, and they told us not to, that we couldn't use the bathroom in the hall anymore because there's children around. They didn't want to expose the children. So they put us back behind in a bathroom at the back of a room in the library. Right?
That's where children. Go ahead, George.
me upstairs. They told me I couldn't go to the bathroom behind there. They told me to go upstairs. So I go upstairs, and the principal comes up to me and says, "What are you doing in here?" And I was like, "Well, I've been told I can use the bathroom here." She was like, "No, I'm the principal. You can't use the bathroom here." So apparently we kept getting higher and higher in authority as we went. They kept moving us to different places to go to the bathroom. And then finally I got told I couldn't be in there, and I felt like a creature. So some of the things that the splash one reminded me of was, you know, how good that I have it here. And that, I mean, obviously my house didn't flood it, but if my house had flooded, my parents would have had the means, you know, to solve it themselves and wouldn't have to rely on other people. And I think it's sad that things like that happen where you have to rely, you don't have the money to necessarily, people down there sometimes don't have the money to pay for a group of construction guys to come in and help us repair it. So you have to rely on people like us to come down there and do it for them because they don't have the money to rely on volunteers. And it's also just really great to help people in their time of need. It makes you see things in a different way. It helps you get perspective, like I just said. And anyway, it's a really, really awesome thing to do. And if you haven't ever done it, it's a great experience. I know it doesn't sound like going off for a week and working would be very fun, and not to mention you're paying to go work, but it's a great experience. I really do recommend it. If you can, you should try to do something like that. Are there any joys and concerns? Anyway? Okay. Alright, so if y'all bow your heads, we'll close first. Dear Lord, thank you for this day. Thank you for allowing us to come here together. And dear Lord, thank you for letting us be able to do our mission